Hello everybody, in this video we're going to distinguish between parameters and statistics. We want to know, is each quantity a statistic or a parameter? In this example we're going to see a high school and it has 3 lunch periods. In a randomly selected lunch period, 24% of students brought lunch from home. And so since we need to define whether this is a parameter or a statistic, let's define what a parameter is. So a parameter is a measure that describes a population. Well, looking at this, with the high school having 3 lunch periods, and we're randomly selecting a lunch period where 24% of the students brought lunch from home, this possibly could be a parameter. But now let's look at the definition of a statistic. So a statistic is a measure that describes a sample of the population. Well, this could also be a sample of the population. In this situation, the population is set up of all students in the school. And this figure, 24%, described a sample of that population and the students who were in the selected lunch period. Therefore, since this is a measurable sample that describes the population, we can say that this is a statistic. Alright, so let's look at another example. Let's say at the end of its first year of business, a movie theater collected data on how well its concession stands operated that year. The theater used its total yearly concession sales and number of tickets sold to calculate that the mean amount spent at the concessions by moviegoers was $8.14. Is this a static or a parameter? Well, the value here of $18.14 describes the concession purchase of all moviegoers who attended the theater that year. This value is a parameter since the theater included all moviegoers to determine how well the concession stands were doing. So again, in this case, because we're looking at the full population and we're getting the $8.14 from the full population, we are looking at a parameter for this instance. All right, guys, so there is, again, foundations. We're building those up. This is going to be parameter and statistic, and figuring out how each of these plays their roles when we analyze and look at data. If you have any questions, always feel free to ask, and I will catch you in the next video.